what's happening, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of Barbells and Barstools. In this episode, we're going to be talking about how to progress and regress in your goals that you have set from last episode. So in episode 3, we talked about how to be serious about your fitness goals and learn how to create your detailed fitness goals and how to create a mindset that is going to conquer any goal that you have created for your fitness journey. I want you to know that your goals can also be business or life goals. They don't just have to be fitness goals. So if you haven't done so, go back to episode 3. Near the end of the episode on YouTube, at about 12:59, you can find the 6 questions that we have filled out for you, and you can answer those. And that's really going to open up your conscience and really make those goals real, and you'll have a good plan for yourself. So with that being said, Dr. Sam, he's not available to meet with me tonight, but we needed to get this out there. We're very motivated, but other things just came up, so we decided we're going to get this one out. So, episode 4, put goals into a plan, which you've already done. So how are you going to progress and regress with those goals during your new plan or a current plan? So let's use an example here. I'm going to use a strength training program. You want to improve your squat max by 20 pounds in 6 weeks. That's pretty good. The reason I'm using that is because I just have done that myself. 25. Yeah, I've just done that myself. So the way to progress or regress with that is really dependent on how you are going about each workout day, how you are treating your body on a weekday basis or a weekend basis, and what kind of nutrition and hydration are you giving your body, and even your sleeping patterns. So if you are feeling pretty tired and you just do not want to train one day, maybe you should scale back on the weight. If you are feeling that the weight's pretty easy, really you should just stay there, because with a strength training program, it's probably going to be based off percentages, and usually those percentages are very, very accurate, and they're very evidence-based. So stick with those. Don't let your head get too big. Just stick with the percentages, reps, and sets, and you will surprise yourself in the end. So let's say you are trying to run a 5K. So a lot of people I know want to do a 5K or even half marathon. Things come up, injuries, plantar fasciitis, knee aches, hips, lower back, you name it. But the thing is, with that, you can overcome those obstacles by maybe doing a different exercise one day. So let's say you want to go out, run 2 miles. You've yet to run the 3.1 that's in a 5K, but that 5K is coming up in 2 weeks and you've only ran 2. All right? So you can hop on a bike, hop on an elliptical, even a stair stepper, or you can even use some weight training equipment. So with that, kettlebells, barbells, the rowing machine, jump rope, all the good stuff, and you won't have to run. Because running is very impactful on your ankles, knees, and hips, and your spine. So way to, I wouldn't say regress, but to alter a training program for a running event is to do a different type of exercise, so a different mode. I have a few individuals who, they have not been injured, but they've been sick, and so they haven't been able to train for their half marathon. That's fine. The recumbent biking, walking, all those things are very, very good to maintain your fitness level. There has been evidence shown that you are able to maintain your current strength and cardiovascular strength for up to 4 weeks. Sounds crazy, but it's true. So here's some other ways that you can progress and regress in your fitness journey. So other ways to progress or regress, there's really so many ways that you can do this, whether it is by the number of sets that you do in a weightlifting exercise, the reps, the intensity of a load, the volume, how many reps, and then if you go over to an aerobic exercise, cardiovascular training, the distance, the speed, the incline, your heart rate range, all that good stuff. So with both modes of exercise or training, there's so many ways to progress and regress. It just depends on where you're at and how far you are off from your final destination. What I would recommend is you don't have to go hire a personal trainer. You can simply just ask someone who knows a lot about exercise, maybe someone who's even studied exercise science or is a personal coach. Just shoot them a message, say, hey, this is just an example. I'm 4 weeks out from my half marathon. I'm only able to get up to 4 miles. What can I do to improve that? More than likely, that person's going to give you a good answer, and a light's going to click in your head, and you're just like, oh, I can do that. I forgot about that. And you'll be well on your way. So don't think that if you are far off from your goal that you're supposed to meet in a few weeks, it's not going to be the end of the world. That's what friends, coaches, workout partners, family members, you name it, coworkers, that's what all those people are there for. So all of you can motivate each other and keep on going. I just posted a thing on my Facebook page today. In order to predict your future, you're able to create it. I think that's what it was. I made it a long time ago. I'm going to look it up here real quick for you. But, yeah, Dr. Sam, he actually had to work this evening, so he was not able to make it, which is all good. Because I know he's going to bring some bomb motivation come next week. Here we go. What is the best way to predict your future? You create it. Boom. So with that, just if you're having questions, go out and ask somebody, ask for help, seek some motivation. There's hundreds, thousands, millions of resources online to teach yourself, learn, and just progress if you're stuck in your situation. So take a step back, take a deep breath, and you'll be able to figure it out. Trust me. So with that, progression and regression, it's really simple. It's just finding the person that is knowledgeable to help you out or finding the source. There's really no cookie cutter plan for it. It just depends on what your goal is and who you're talking to. If you talk to multiple people, you're going to have great answers from a lot of different individuals. So definitely find that advice and make sure when you're trying to progress, it's the right thing for you. So with that being said, this is a little short video, short audio clip, podcast, videocast, whatever you want to call it. It's a little shorter this week, but we're going to get a couple good ones out here in the next week, 2 weeks with some guests that we have coming on board. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Next week, you've met your goal. What are you going to do next? What step are you going to take after you've met your goal? So that's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. We'll have some good guests on there for that one. So with that being said, we are on Twitter, Instagram. We're not on Facebook. That's something that we'll work on in the future. But Twitter and Instagram, just hashtag Barbells Barstools. You'll find us. And with that being said, reach out if you have anything. We're always here to help. And we wish that you have a wonderful rest of your week.